All right. Test.
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 Maybe our idiot inquiry. So, Dean, you saw an interesting
What a
tweet.
fucking segue, by the way, there, Brian.
Yeah, how about that? So, what's
Like he's
this
doing
tweet you
actually
saw,
fucking
Dean?
work here.
Yeah.
The tweet I saw, it pretty much was asking, and I don't have it up because my phone's filming this. To unfortunately give the guy credit, but the tweet was pretty much asking, when the world ends and the end credits roll, what song do you think is going to be playing?
Okay.
So, all the I mean, he's obviously making a joke. So, with all the chaos and craziness going on in the world, everybody's like, oh, this is the end of the world. When the end credits roll, what song are you hearing? I would like this. I have a couple. One, I'll start with mine, is Mad World.
Okay.
By, what's his name? Hold on.
All around me of a million.
Yes. Jules.
I should stop singing before we get sued.
We're gonna not gonna use this on YouTube. You
the
son
likeness
of
was so just
uncanny,
spot on. Yeah. Mad World. I'll just fill time.
Gary Jules, Mad World is what I'm hearing at the end.
Okay.
Nice.
What about you, Brian?
Why do you hear that?
Why, baby? Why?
Well, the lyrics talking about just kind of like in the beginning, looking around at all the faces, worn out faces. Everybody's kind of drugged down and everything's going crazy, and that's the result. That's how we got here. Mad World, and it's just a haunting song, like his voice and the music. It seemed appropriate to me in my head.
Okay.
When this all ends, it's just that, that haunting melody and his higher pitched voice, and yeah. So.
Okay. Nice. First song that came to mind for me. There's a local show in this, again, in the broadcast out of Cleveland for many years, Big Chuck and Little John. So just two local guys for several years would host a Friday night show, a live show out of Cleveland, Ohio. They would do skits and different things and have this old B horror movies and all that. So it was a Friday night staple as a child for many years. It was a big deal to stay up and watch Big Chuck and Little John as a child. And if you made it to the very end of the show, they played the same song, and it's stuck in my head for all those years. It's Peggy Lee, Is That All There Is? So she just kind of, the chorus is that all there is? If that's all there is, let's break out the booze and have a ball. And that's it. So it's a fitting end to the end of the universe. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nick, you got one?
I do. You are both wrong. There's only one correct answer. There's only one correct answer to this question. As our Earth comes undone, whether it be from natural catastrophe, whether it be from humankind waging war upon one another to the brink of destruction, whatever it may be, when the final credits roll, gentlemen, there is only one song that can play, only one choice, and it is very obviously Yakety Sax, the Benny Hill theme song.
It's funny. It's on my list too. It is on my list. It is. Yakety Sax.
I did all that to be funny. That's not what I don't even know. I just thought it was funny. Yep. The first song I had written down is actually Symphony of Destruction by Megadeth. Just a very fitting song. Just a very I love
on
Megadeth.
My list too, Nick.
What
on
is
my
it?
List also.
Yeah, nice. Yep. So Symphony of Destruction by Megadeth is just a very, I don't know that it depends on the type of movie, I guess. If this is an action movie and it's some big dramatic ending, I could see a place where Megadeth's Symphony of Destruction fits in these credits of the movie of the world. But I just think it's a fitting theme for any end time type of
I like
situation. That. So, Symphony of Destruction.
What about Louis Armstrong? It's a Wonderful World.
That's a good one.
I like that.
I mean, great song. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the irony,
sure,
kind of like what the interview that he gave. He said, with all the racism and the violence and everything going on in the world, why do you sing that song every night? He says, well, I think that we're better than that. I think deep down inside, we're better than what we're showing. And I have faith in mankind. I have faith in humanity. That's actually in a version of that song I've heard on the radio, that portion of that interview, and then they play it. So, yeah. With the melody and his voice.
So, yeah, beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Yeah, Brian, I like that.
I was gonna try to do one, but A, I don't want this not to be on YouTube, and B, I don't know right now with my with going on with the sinus shit, I don't know that I could do it.
Okay.
But when I'm healthy, I can do some Louis Armstrong. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm gonna hold you to that. We're gonna call back to that at some point.
Baby, you can hold me to that all night long. You can hold me as close as you want.
Do you think that's Louis Armstrong? Because you're wrong. If that's the American dream, baby, Louis Armstrong.
I'm the American dream. I can do any voice I want.
What a beautiful
night and day.
There you go.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's good.
We'll have Dean do an outro as Louis Armstrong.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep. I have The Doors. This is the end.
Perfect.
This is the end. My only friend. The end. Haunting song by them. One of my favorites by The Doors.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Nick, you have another one?
I do. Well, in a similar vein of what Dean was saying about Louis Armstrong, you know what I mean? Like the human spirit endures. He believes in humankind and that we're better than this. And I think that even if humankind or the world were to come undone, I would like to think that if nothing else, the human spirit there's still something, I don't know, there that would endure. I like to think that no matter what, the heart will go on. And I feel like Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On is just, I mean, if I'm going to be played out by anyone.
Like that song was?
Whose voice better than the Celine Dion, Quebec's own Celine Dion? My Heart Will Go On. I would love that. I mean, I know now that we've put it in the framework of if this were a movie, I realize it's been used. But still, I think it's even though we're gone, our hearts will go on. See, that's very nice, lovely. Yes.
There you go, Dean.
I know it's hard to follow, but you have to go again.
It is hard to follow. I don't know how to top garbage, so I'm gonna go with the cliche.
Yes, you do. You and I have had many sleepovers together. You know how to top garbage. Yes, you do.
You are a power bottom, and that is why I'm gonna go with the cliche. REM. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Right.
When I said yakety sax, were you thinking in my lead up that I said that was the correct
I was.
answer?
I thought that's what it was going to be.
Initially, when this question was posed, that's end of the world. Like that's just that's the song that pops in your head. At least it did mine. That seems to be the glaring, obvious answer. I would think.
Right. That's like when somebody goes, "What song do you hear playing when you're playing poker?" The Gambler. It's a given choice.
Sure. Yes.
Brian, you got another one?
Yeah, I've got one I got a couple here from the Beatles, but Yesterday, the Beatles. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Yes.
Yeah?
I believe in Yesterday. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One of their best songs, in my opinion.
So my next one was going to be Beatles, but I'm going to try to go different. Because I think I know if you already have the other one, Nick, what do you have?
Well, I like the idea of, especially if this is a movie, and the credits roll. I just like the idea of being rickrolled. I think "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley would be a fantastic choice.
That would be fine.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be a cheerful way to go out.
We're no strangers to love. Yeah, that'd be great. Especially if this was like a hardcore like drama, very serious.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden,
as the sun engulfs the earth, it's never gonna
I'm going. Actually, I have the same thought. Same time period. I'm going Tears for Fears. Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Very good. One of the best songs of the '80s, for sure, right there.
Yep.
I'll just use the other Beatles one. I had "Here Comes the Sun." So just obviously,
so I can use the third one. Okay.
Yeah. So just obviously, just looking out on the horizon for a new start, a new beginning.
Yep.
There you go.
Nick,
go ahead.
Nice. I'm out. I only wrote down 3. That was it for me.
See, I actually didn't write any of these down. This is all off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. There you go.
But the other one that I would go with is "Across the Universe" by the Beatles.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Okay, you Google it or download or whatever. It's a good song.
Have you've never seen that movie Across the Universe?
It's so good. It has one of the best covers of "I Want to Hold Your Hand." I Want to Hold Your Hand. Her name's TV Carpio. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but that's the actress, and she does the cover version of "I Want to Hold Your Hand." Beautiful, amazing, and the whole movie is just terrific.
Yeah, for me is Evan Rachel Wood singing "Blackbird." It's the reason that I know Beatles songs. Honestly, that movie is the only reason I know any of their songs, and it made and ruined them for me at the same time. Like because I can't listen to their version of their songs and enjoy them because that soundtrack is just incredible. But it's so good, such a great movie. It's a musical. Basically. But it's so good.
It's not even basically. It is a straight up musical. Yeah, but all the music is Beatles songs.
Right. Yep.
It's based about kind of just that period in the '60s.
What's the name of the guy, the lead? Jude. What's the Jim?
It's not Jude Law.
No. He was in that He was in that movie with the 21 or whatever.
The Gambler.
Kenny Rogers? The one where they do the cards. What's that kid's name? English kid. Was
it Alec Guinness?
Here's not the place for this, but I don't remember what his name was. He's in. Jim Sturgis right now. Jim Sturgis.
Jim Sturgis.
Sturgis. Yes. It was he and Evan Rachel Wood are the leads in the movie. Fantastic movie. Bono's
Brian, you really should watch it.
Yeah, very good.
I had one more. I actually had 2 Megadeth songs next to the last one I had here was "Countdown to Extinction" by Megadeth.
Hey, there you go. Okay, nice. That's a good one.
Fantastic song. Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. That's what I have. Countdown to Extinction is perfect.
Yeah.
Can't believe I overlooked that one.
Interesting.
I was about to say what you were. That's a good question.
Mm-hmm. Kudos to the guy. We'll find the tweet, put it up, we'll post it, and
absolutely
give the guy proper credit who came up with that. So very interesting, good discussion topic question. So you joked about Yakety Sax. I've mentioned this before. I've joked with my friends that it's a fine song to play at your funeral. Yeah, so that's the last song I wanted them to play in my funeral. Is if you take me out and whether I'm in an urn or a coffin, whatever it is, if you just have whoever's the pallbearers just chase around some women in short skirts and stockings, like the Benny Hill show.
Yeah,
just run one lap around the cemetery or something like that, and that would be good. That'd be fun.
Nice. Yeah,
actually, I see it. At the calling hours, you're laying in the casket. Everybody's kind of just very somberly standing there, and they're very sad. And then Nick and I in the background, he's going to be the wrangler of it. I'm going to hit play. Yakety Sax is going to play.
Yeah.
2 girls are going to run out to your casket around it. Nick's going to chase them around twice, run out. I'm going to stop the tape, and we're not going to mention anything about it. Everybody
Just
will be
carry
like,
on.
what the fuck just happened?
Business as
And we
usual.
will never mention a thing.
That's great. Yeah, I love it. Yep. Make people laugh, hopefully, one more time.
Right.
Yep.
One
All right.
more
Yep.
time. One more time.
Maybe for the first time.
For the first time.
Yeah,
He
the
finally
first and
did.
only time.
God damn it, those bastards. They
about
finally made me
time.
laugh.
Maybe we ought to listen to these guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Oh, dude, that's going to be.
How do you
all
do
we,
that
that's,
anyway?
That's all this podcast needs to take off. You notice people, musicians that die, the second they pass, their catalog through the roof. I'm just waiting for one of us to die, and then bam, through the roof.
I'm working on it.
Content, yeah, right. Content.
Of course,
I mean,
if I die before you guys, it could just come to a screeching halt. It's just everything stops.
That's true. Sorry you missed it, but our editor and literally everything else to the show,
first of all,
kind of went with Brian. So
first of all, Mr.
You're looking for an opportunity.
What's going to happen, Mr. Important, is when if you died now, Nick and I will do this every Thursday. I mean, it'll just be a video call. We won't put it on there, but we will still pretend like we're doing a show.
Yeah,
sure.
It'll be like old time TV. But like if you want to see it, you got to be on, come to where we are and watch it in person. Right. Tune in.
It'll just be a live show at our house.
No on demand. No on demand shit.
Yep.
Hey,
There you have it.
Team with Convincing Idiots. Brian and Nick here. Like and subscribe.